So 1. F of x is equal to 4x minus 2. Step 1, we are going to replace f of x with y. Step 2, we're going to interchange x and y into swap. And then step 3, we are going to solve for y. So I'm just going to rewrite it first. So I have x is equal to 4y minus 2. I'm going to solve for y. So I'm going to add 2 to both sides. This will give me x plus 2 is equal to 4y. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 4. I could do this. I could divide both sides by 4 like that. Right? And then I'll have the 2 steps here. On the right hand side, I'll actually have y equal x plus 2 over 4. Or I could have y equal x over 4 plus 2 over 4, which I would reduce. But I'm just going to go right. This will give me y. I'm just going to go right into step 4. Step 4, which is to replace y with f inverse. So I'm just going to say f inverse of x will be equal to, I can write it like this, 4 plus 2 over 4. Alright, so that's it. You guys got it?
Yes.
Alright, excellent. Alright. So let's see the next problem. Alright, so we're going to replace the function. For step 1, we're going to replace the function with y. Step 1. Function with y. So we're going to have y equal 1/2 x plus 7. Step 2, we're going to interchange x and y. Step 3, oh, I have a little mistake here. This should be y. Step 3, we're going to solve for y. So we'll have, I'm just going to rewrite first. So I have clear notes. I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides first. That will give me x minus 7 is equal to 1/2 y. And then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to say, I'm going to rewrite so I can do all the math in with proper reference. All right, now if I have a half y, a half times y is equal to x minus 7, what I need to do, I need to multiply by 2 over 1, right? So I'll multiply both sides by 2 over 1. I want you to see that because this is 1 over 2. So 2 over 1 will be the reciprocal. Remember when we solved equations, we worked on a similar problem. And so what we need to do here is multiply by 2 over 1. Right? So we're multiplying the entire side by 2 over 1, which is 2. So here you will have 2x minus 7. On this side, those will cancel, so you will have y. So we can see, we can actually distribute this, but what we're going to do, we're going to go to step 4. And we're going to say g inverse of x is actually 2 outside of x minus 7. Now this answer can be shared in many ways, right? We're finished right there, right? But we could write this as g inverse of x. We could actually distribute that and write 2x minus 14. This is an alternate answer, right? That's an alternate answer. All right? So go ahead and raise your hand if you're able to follow this problem. Just go ahead and raise your hand. Raise your blue hand if you're able to follow this. All right, I see some hands coming. Very good, very good. You can go ahead and lower your hands down. All right, you're going to see the last one, how to treat the problem with the decimals now. You're going to see how to treat the problems with the decimals. All right, so here it is, number 3. Nazai, you follow? You followed those problems? Yeah. All right, excellent. All right, so step 1. Notice now, step 1. I'm going to replace P of t with y. Right? 0.4 t. T is the variable in the usual spot of x. Right? Now we're going to interchange y and t, right, for step 2. So we'll have t is equal to 0.4 y plus 2.5. Now we're going to solve for y in step 3. All right, so I'm going to rewrite so I can have good reference. And then I'm going to solve for y. So I'm going to subtract 2.5 from both sides. And then we have t, this is 0.5 here, minus 2.5 is equal to 0.4y. And then I'm going to come up here. I'm just going to rewrite that. All right, and then we're simply solving for y. So what we will do, we will divide both sides by 0.4. 0.4. We're going to divide both sides by 0.4. And we're going to have to, yeah, we could leave it like this, but it's not going to be in proper form. So let me show you what I'm saying. So these will cancel. So you'll have y there, and then you have t minus 2.5 over 0.4. It's not a very good practice to have a decimal in the denominator of an answer. So, but before I fix that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to write my P inverse first. So I'm going to write P inverse of t is equal to t minus 2.5 over 0.4. All right, what we could do is divide each of those, each argument there, each term in the numerator by 0.4. So we'll do 1 divided by 0.4. One divided by 0.4, we'll get 2.5. So that would be 2.5t. And then we'll do negative 2.5 divided by 0.4. And we'll get negative 6.25. Yes. Right, so that's what we'll do. What we did there, we simply, remember there's a 1 right here, right? So what we did, we just broke it up and then work it out. We did 1t divided by 0.4, and then we did negative 2.5 divided by 0.4, and that's how we got this answer here. So this is actually the final answer. And that's how you do these ones, right? So that is it. This is finding inverse of functions. This is how you find the inverse of functions, right? It would be a good idea to go back to the beginning of this video, pause the video after you see the problems, try these very problems on your own, and then compare your answers. Be sure to show every single step. All right, so thanks for watching. Goodbye.